we've been speaking to a lot of artists who, their time on stage has evolved with what's going on with people, just social media, the way they listen to the songs. How do you think your performances have evolved based on your audience, based on the way they take it from you?
I think that, I don't know, I think the basic live experience hasn't changed. People have phones now. I think watching a concert through your phone is shitty. It looks like shit. It sounds like shit. I don't know who these people are that go back and go home and watch them.
Yeah, right.
You never really do.
Like, if you want to turn it into like a dank meme, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Like, dank meme your ass off for like 10 seconds, but like, it's pointless. The best part about everybody having a phone is that most people have stopped smoking, and that is the new lighter. So for concerts, like, I love that, and I love that. For me, for a phone, technology in a concert, social media is critical. Like, tweet your ass off. Oh my god, the show, Instagram, like explode the socials, but don't watch it through the phone. That sucks. Like, and you know what? Someone in the audience is going to be closer than you with a better phone anyway, and you can just watch it on YouTube if that's your thing.
And lastly, we have to wrap it up soon. Do you guys have?
Yes, I do. I have a big question, Ryan. I know that recently you had the opportunity to work with John Oates. You did some music. What was that like, working with an icon like that, now that you're becoming an icon yourself?
John Oates, yeah. It's great. He lives in Aspen, and I met him through some Colorado people when I was living in Colorado.
Right.
And, we hung out a number of times, and then finally he came by my studio in Denver, and we worked together. He's just so nice and chill, and just a dude that he's like a guy's guy. Loves music, he lives like on a horse ranch or something, and very outdoorsy guy. And it was a pleasure. I'm lucky enough I've worked with a lot of icons, and every single time it's a different experience. The only thing that's similar is that all of them, from John to Bono to John Oates to Peter Gabriel to McCartney, they're all incredibly respectful, gentle souls, very kind, very gracious, no ego. They all have that in common.
Awesome. So, two things. What was your first cut as an outside songwriter, and what's your favorite restaurant in New York?
Good. Interesting question. Two questions I've never been asked. You win three now.
I was going to say. Thank you, Ryan.
You win the interesting question award. I would say first outside cut that I wrote was, I believe, it wasn't a hit, but it was my first cut, was Bubba Sparks' She Tried.
Nice.
Bubba Sparks. I did a lot of hip-hop back in the day.
Tupac.
So Bubba Sparks' She Tried.
I love that.
My first hit was J-Lo Do It Well. And my first platinum selling single was Tattoo, the Russian Lesbians.
Yes.
Yeah, I was the first plaque I ever got, like platinum plaque, was for Tattoo. I've kept it
What a fun fact.
just because it's so random, like Tattoo. But the Bubba Sparks She Tried, the money from that paid for my move to LA. So that song is very, very critical. And then my favorite restaurant in New York is probably, if I'm really hungry, Carbone. And I would say if I'm wanting
An endorsement?
If I'm wanting an endorsement, I love. It's so complicated. My Midtown Theater District, on Fish Club, because killer steaks, killer seafood. One Fish Club's ridiculous. And then last but not least, sushi of Gari.
46.
Yeah.
All right, so it's time for a commercial and to get paid.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ryan.